everybody, it's Ty with Traveling Wild, and this week we're in Oahu, the most popular island in Hawaii. I'm going to travel around the island and show you some of the most important and exciting things you can do while you are here. Let's go check it out. Okay, so everyone knows about Waikiki. It's the #1 place to visit on pretty much every things to do in Hawaii list. Waikiki Beach is one of the most famous beaches in the world, and to be honest, the beach is amazing. Waikiki also has some of the most popular resorts, plus some of the best entertainment and shopping on the island. All this being said, you will not find Waikiki on my list, and it's not because it's an obvious choice. So, why do I avoid Waikiki when I visit Hawaii? I have one word: crowds. Waikiki is packed, even in the off season. If you're looking for some rest and relaxation, or if you prefer to get away from the crowds, you'll want to stay and play on the North Shore of Oahu. The best hotel on the North Shore is the Turtle Bay Hilton, but many prefer to stay at the condos at Kuilima Estates, located at Turtle Bay. Many of these vacation rentals are stunning. We actually purchased one of these condos at Kuilima because the North Shore of Oahu is so amazing, and we currently use it as a vacation rental. Okay, so let's get to the list of the best things to do in Hawaii on the island of Oahu. And by the way, it's not in any particular order, though I will save some of the best for last. And if you watch to the end, I'll tell you about an exciting adventure that you won't find on any other best things to do in Hawaii videos. #1 on my list is Sealife Park, located on the south side of the island. It's basically a miniature version of SeaWorld. They have a fun sea lion show and an exciting dolphin show where you not only get the chance to see dolphins, but Sealife Park is also the only place on Earth where you can see a whalefin. Yes, you heard me correctly. A whalefin is a half whale, half dolphin, and they are beautiful animals. You can also feed lovebirds or turtles. If you want to pay a little extra, you can even get in the water with the dolphins. It's truly an amazing experience. But should you choose the option to meet and touch the dolphins, and you want a photo to commemorate the experience, be prepared to pay way too much. But to end on a positive note, if you're traveling with kids, they will love Sealife Park. Okay, we just arrived at Sealife Park. The first adventure of the day will be the dolphin encounter. Okay, next we're gonna watch the dolphin show. Okay, now we're heading in to feed the birds. Okay, I got a bird feeding stick here. Just waiting for Mr. Bird to come along and get some dinner. And here's our first guy. How's it going, buddy?
I got the cutest one. Oh my! Why did they just switch? He doesn't like that.
Okay, now we're headed to the sea lion show.
Good afternoon, Miss Leona. That is terrifying.
Number 2 is Hanauma Bay, also located on the south side of the island, just down the road from Sealife Park. Snorkeling at Hanauma Bay is like swimming in a giant fishbowl. There are so many wonderful animals to be seen. To me, what separates Hanauma Bay from most snorkeling spots is that the fish are actually used to being around people, so they don't scatter when you approach. On this last trip, we saw a curious green sea turtle, I swam with a school of fish, and I was even approached by a humu humu nuku nuku apua. It's true. But Hanauma Bay fills up quickly, and they turn away thousands of visitors every single day. If you're planning to visit Hanauma Bay, there is a lot to know. So when you're done watching this video, you'll want to watch my video about Hanauma Bay. I'll put a link to this below. Today we have the pleasure of visiting the famous Hanauma Bay. We're gonna get in the water and do some snorkeling, hopefully see some interesting creatures. Number 3 is Sharks Cove, but don't let the name scare you. It too is a wonderful place to snorkel, but it's located on the opposite side of the island from Hanauma Bay on the North Shore. Because Sharks Cove is located on the North Shore, it can get pretty wild with large waves, especially in the winter. So you'll want to check the tidal charts before you go and plan to snorkel here at low tide. Okay, here we are, Sharks Cove. It's super low tide. This is probably one of the best, or potentially the best, snorkeling spot on the North Shore of Oahu. In the summer, the water's calmer, so you don't really need to worry as much if it's high tide or low tide. Okay, behind me is Lonnie's Beach, one of the most famous places on the North Shore to see sea turtles. Let's go check it out. Number 4 is the Dole Plantation. I know, you may be thinking, that's a weird one, but really, I like the place. You can learn all about pineapple trees and how pineapples grow. And as you walk around the property, you'll soon discover that pineapples actually grow underground and that it takes 18 to 24 months for one pineapple to grow. Really though, you want to stop in for some of their world famous Dole pineapple ice cream. Seriously, it's amazing and worth the trip. Number 5 is the most amazing place on the entire island, the Polynesian Cultural Center, aka the PCC. The PCC is located in the quiet village of Laie near the North Shore. The Polynesian Cultural Center does an amazing job teaching you all about the different island cultures of the Pacific. Here, you'll travel to the villages of Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, Hawaii, Tahiti, and New Zealand, where you'll not only be entertained, but you'll also have the opportunity to participate in some of their cultural traditions. In Samoa, we learned how to weave and start a fire by rubbing two sticks together. In Fiji, we got temporary tribal tattoos, and in New Zealand, we learned how to use poi balls. Not only that, the PCC puts on a delicious luau and an amazing night show, which includes Samoan Fireknife dancing. And if you don't know what that is, you're in for a treat.
Talofa. Oh, come on, Talofa. Today is your day, like it or not. You chose to be here. There's no other choice. To have a good time. Are you ready for a good time?
Yeah.
You're in the right place. This is Samoa. Let's strip all that. Remember, this is fine powders burning. Make sure all in one spot. Smell of home. There are two eyes, a mouth, and no Spanish. Chinese, Japanese, is a rock. In Samoa, the line between the eyes. Turn the line and hit it with a rock. Now here it is.
Map of Fiji, right below here. And Fiji makes up about, makes up about over 300 islands altogether. And everybody say, Derua. Derua. All right, let's do this. Let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3, and stop. That's the first beat. Second beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Together. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Be prepared. Basi, fu, haka. Basi, fu, haka. Basi, fu, and a basi. I'll be your mirror, so follow me. Give me a basi and a fu. Stretch out your left hand like this. Bring your right hand beside your ear and give me 3 haka. Haka, 2, and 3. To your right. Haka, 2, and 3. Basi and a fu. Put both hand down left and give me 3 haka. Haka, 2, and 3 to your right. Daha, ua, polo. Give it up for Sealife.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the island of Tonga and Maunawili Lei. My name is Sione Tatu Tamai Matewhenua Kakagiolunga Hifukilalo Heka Hosi Jr.
Now we are the Maori people, the indigenous people of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Now our culture, surrounding you, you see art, you see carvings. These are called popo, they represent ancestors.
Before we go on to 6, I need to say that Oahu has loads of popular and exciting hikes to choose from. You've got Diamond Head near Waikiki and the Lanikai Pillbox hike, which both provide incredible views. If you're looking for waterfalls, you've got Waimea Falls Park, Moana Falls Trail, and more. But number 6 on the list is my favorite hike on the island. This hike is amazing and you honestly feel like you're in the middle of the jungle. The best part though is the beautiful waterfall. Disclaimer, this isn't the best hike for small children or old people. The hike is pretty tricky, especially if it rained recently like it did on us. You may want to watch our video on this hike before you go. I'll put a link below. By the way, you'll want to keep your eye out for wildlife because there is plenty. You may find prawn in the stream or different kinds of lizards like geckos, chameleons, and more. Also, keep your eyes out for snakes. Actually, did you know there are no snakes in Hawaii? For me, this is a bummer, but I'm guessing for most of you, this is a good thing. Oh, and don't forget your bug spray. You can't say I didn't warn you.
And today, we're doing one of my favorite hikes in the world, and my favorite hike on the island of Oahu, Maunawili's. Okay, here we go. Today, I'm blessed to be hiking Maunawili's with my whole family, and it's a little bit muddy, as we expected. So as the hike starts off here, you have a bunch of roots. This is probably the muddiest I've seen this hike. It's pretty tough with little kids. Flip-flops are definitely the wrong attire for a hike like this. Okay, here we are at Maunawili's, and of course, if you do this hike, you have to jump.
Before I continue, can I ask you a quick favor? Will you please give this video a thumbs up? I would appreciate that more than you know, and that thumbs up will help others see that this video is helpful. Thank you. Number 7, the beach. Yes, any beach. They're pretty much all wonderful, but sometimes it's hard to pick the right one. If you're on Oahu during the winter, you'll want to visit some of the world famous surfing beaches like Sunset Beach, Pipeline, and Waimea Bay. Watching surfers challenge Mother Nature on these monstrous waves is not only entertaining, but inspirational too. The beaches are generally quieter and less crowded on the North Shore unless there's a surf competition. While we're on the subject of surfing, I highly recommend surf lessons. It will be one of the most memorable things you do, maybe ever. I just recommend getting out early because the waves can get crowded quick, especially in Waikiki. My kids took surf lessons last time we were on Kauai, and they still talk about it all the time. It's not just about surfing though. The beaches are great for bodyboarding too. Or just playing in the sun, sand, and water. digging giant holes and getting corn dogged, aka becoming a human churro. For many, the beach is just a great place to read a book or sunbathe. Really, what I'm trying to say here is that often people visit the island with an itinerary of things to do and go home spending very little time on the beach. Don't be that person. Hawaii's beaches are among the best in the world. Make sure you schedule beach time so you don't miss out. And by the way, there are loads of wonderful beaches to choose from no matter where you're staying on the island. My advice is to get out early the very first day you arrive and visit 4 or 5 of the top beaches on your list. By the end of the day, hopefully you'll have a good go-to beach that fits your lifestyle for the rest of the trip.
Okay, right here behind me, we are gonna dig a deep hole. Why? Because we can.
Number 8 is Kualoa Ranch, which has loads of activities and tours.
Okay, if you're visiting the island of Oahu, you may want to check out Kualoa Ranch. Today, we're just doing a little boat cruise, but you can do ATV rides here, horseback riding. They've got kind of jungle tours, a lot of group tour type stuff. They have a secret island beach where you can like ride stand-up paddle boards or rent sea kayaks. They also have like a zip line mountain bike tour and kayak tours. So all that sort of thing, check out Kualoa Ranch. For us, really, we don't like group tours, but if it's your thing, there's a lot to do here with that. Today, we're at Kualoa Ranch for the catamaran cruise. Okay, the first adventure, we jump on this little boat that you see me standing on here, and we're gonna cruise along this little pond. Okay, so we're on the cruise right now. Behind me, you can see the famous Chinaman hat right there. Yep, that's it, right there. Right there. Nice. So we just finished the cruise. You know, for me personally, I'm not into big tour group activities, so I didn't necessarily love it. But we did see some sea turtles, which was kind of cool. Also, you got a close-up of Chinaman's hat, and as the boat swings around, you get a Jurassic view of Kualoa Ranch and the mountains there that were used in the movie Jurassic Park and things like that. So, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but anyways, that's the best information I can give you on that one.
Number 9 is Waimea on the North Shore. You can start the day with a hike to Waimea Falls and end the day at Waimea Bay, one of the most amazing beaches on the island. I love jumping off the rock, and it can be a great place to bodyboard. Though some days, especially in the winter, the shore break can be dangerous. The beach is wide and beautiful, so it's a great place to just spend the day. In the summer, it's a great place to snorkel and swim. Number 10 is my favorite little surf town in the whole world, Haleiwa. It's a great place to shop, eat, or just hang out. You can rent surfboards, stand-up paddle boards, snorkel gear, and a whole lot more. If you're wanting to go whale watching, a lot of the excursions lead from this location too. It's a great place to watch sunsets, and most importantly, it's where you'll find Matsumotos, where you can get the best shave ice on the island.
And of course, if you come to Oahu, you have to come to the North Shore, Haleiwa, and get Matsumoto's shaved ice. Okay, so this right here is the Matsumoto's shaved ice. This one's called the Matsumoto's. You can see it's got 3 different flavors. And if you look, well, you won't be able to see it, but there's ice cream inside this one as well. Is that good with the ice cream in it? Yeah.
It's really good.
Also, when you're in Haleiwa, you have to stop by Clark Little Gallery. He is the best.
I just want to briefly mention 4 great restaurants on or near the North Shore. For breakfast, we like the Hukilau Cafe in Laie.
Okay, this morning we're eating at the famous Hukilau Cafe in the village of Laie. So if you're heading out to the North Shore, plan a stop at the Hukilau Cafe. You won't regret it.
If you want a great cheeseburger, make sure you stop by Seven Brothers in Kahuku.
Okay, so when you're in Hawaii, you've got to get a cheeseburger from Seven Brothers. It's amazing. And of course, these French fries with the fry sauce are amazing.
For dinner, Lei Leis at Turtle Bay, right next to our condo. And for a great treat, make sure you stop by Ted's Bakery near Sunset Beach.
Of course, when you're on the island, you have to stop at one of the many fruit stands. This is an ice cream banana. I've never even heard of one before. We're gonna stick our money in it, I guess. There you go. Give this a try. That is one sweet banana.
Honestly, there is so much to do on Oahu that I could go on and on, but at some point, you just have to stop. There are a few locations that I feel impressed to mention before I bring this video to a close. Pearl Harbor. I've personally visited the USS Arizona Memorial many times, and I was once even moved to tears while there. I am so grateful for our soldiers and the sacrifices they've made so we can enjoy the many wonderful freedoms of living in the United States of America. Another amazing location for the adventure is Haiku Trail, aka the Stairway to Heaven. This hike is now illegal, but it would be an absolute dream to do this hike again. The last must-do activity, and one you won't find on any other list, is searching tide pools at night. This is a thrilling adventure to do at low tide. Bring some flashlights from home, and then grab a bucket and some nets from Walmart on the island, and then start your adventure.
Tonight, we are walking on the reef at low tide to see what kind of creatures we can find. Let's go. You got it. Look.
Oh my god, that is huge.
Okay. You see if you can catch this octopus with my bare hands. Oh, do you see him squirt ink?
Yeah.
Look, he squirted ink.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Look at him change colors.
Oh,
Do you see how fast he changed colors? Got him. All right, we're just gonna let him go. But what a beautiful creature. We're gonna let him go. We gotta go. It's cool to watch him swim, huh? And then change his colors again.
Oh, look at him, look at him.
All right, look.
Close. He's changing colors. Oh my gosh, it's huge gills. Oh my god.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh my. I just look over and I'm like, whoa! Holy heck!
Where's the net?
What the?
Where's the other net?
Guys, the net! Guys, there's that. Oh! Did you get it? It's a huge one!
Okay.
This was without a doubt one of the highlights of our trip. To see our video doing this activity, check out my video. I'll put a link below. If any of these activities sound fun and you want more information, I've done in-depth videos for many of these activities. I'll put links below for all of them. If you're wanting to stay on the North Shore of Oahu, our condo is a wonderful place, especially if you're coming in a large group. Our condo sleeps 8 people comfortably. It has 2.5 bathrooms, a full kitchen with everything you need to prepare, cook, and eat your food. We have cable, internet, beach chairs, beach towels, and so much more. I'll give you a quick tour. Also, I'll put a link below if you'd like to book the place. Here we are on the island of Oahu, out by the Turtle Bay Hilton. Behind me, you can see our condo, and I'm gonna give you a tour. Come inside, let's go. Okay, the first room, when you step into the left, is the master bedroom. You can see a nice king-size bed here. Okay, here we are in the master bathroom. Down the hall here, and you have the guest bathroom. And then exiting the bathroom, come into the family room and the kitchen. If you look out the back door here, you got Lei Lei's restaurant and the first tee. Okay, then coming up the spiral stairs here leads us to bedroom number 2. And you can see you've got 2 nice queen-size beds here. Well, that's it for our tour of the condo here in Oahu at the Turtle Bay Hilton. For more great videos like this, please hit the subscribe button below and ring that little bell. Also, you can find us on Instagram at TravelingWild1. If you know someone that's traveling to Hawaii, please share this video with them. Thanks for watching. Now, let's get out there and find some adventure.